skill development series, we are trying to bring a lot of activities, a lot of games, which are going to give much better scope for the parents and teachers to improve various skills. So today in the cognitive development series, today we are going to discuss about a game that will improve the cognitive skill of the child. And this game is all about the toy telephone game. And we request the teachers and parents to take a note of this game, and it is very easy and very, very powerful to improve the cognitive skill of the child. Now, before we go into the cognitive skill development through various games and activities, let's understand what is this cognitive skill development. Cognitive skill development basically a skill which improves the functioning of the brain and all the related that brain takes a decision to come to a conclusion. Cognitive skill helps in that. So first and foremost thing we need to keep it in mind, cognitive skill helps us in improving the reasoning skill. So reasoning skill meaning the child should get a curiosity, and child should develop one habit of asking why before anything. So everything happens because of some reason, and there is a cause effect relationship. To establish this cause effect relationship in the mind of the child, the cognitive skill has to be good. So it includes playing associatively with toys to high level of curiosity, and asking why. The child is asking for everything, the child must be asking why. Then there is also logical thinking associated with cognitive skill. That means the child follows the instruction, step by step instruction, which is given to the child. It could be sequencing of numbers or sequencing of events. It also includes the cognitive skill, also includes the problem solving skills. So while we deal with our kids in 2 to 6 years of age, then the problem solving skill we develop in them by introducing like two-level puzzle solving, sorting, categorizing to more complex issues, including number, addition, subtraction. So all these things are coming one step by step into their curriculum, so that this problem solving skill gets improved. So these are the basic things we try to improve in our kids while we deal with cognitive skill development. Now, if you look to Indian scenarios and our kids, how they are just doing in cognitive skill development, Adiveret Kids has done a research by picking up various schools. Then it shows the research shows around 40% of the kids, they have a slow development as far as the cognitive skill is concerned. So therefore it is very, very important, not only from the part of teachers in various pre-primary school segment, it also very, very important for the parents, that they need to give lot of uh, importance for the improvement of the cognitive skill development of the child. Now, if you look the cognitive skill development, naturally it happens once the child is getting exposed to various situations, and that situations providing them uh, various understanding and various stimulations, then cognitive skill gets improved automatically. But there are number of ways through which we can augment the cognitive skill development pace at which it's increasing at the child. The best way to do it is the functional games and activities. That's what the Montessori method is talking. That's what the Froebel method is talking. So functional games are the best method to do that. And if you look, when the child grows, as I said, they get exposed to different situation, and these various exposures of functional games and activities will help them to improve the functional or improve the cognitive skill. Now, uh, let's see that we'll be discussing today, since as I said, we'll be discussing mostly into activities and games through which we can improve this cognitive skill in our kids. So we'll be discussing a game today. And through this game, the basic objective is the child works associatively with toys having number buttons. We know when the child learns numbers has got its logical sequence in itself. So when the child is very good in numbers, then automatically the cognitive skill improves, and automatically childs get very strong in mathematical reasoning or mathematical problem solving. So that's what we need to know. When we give various toys to child, then we don't actually give these toys for the sake of giving a toy, and there's a lot of lesson can be learned, and one of the lesson is improving the cognitive skill. Now we'll play this very easy game with our child, through which we can improve the cognitive skill of our kid. To have this game, you need to have few material. Number one, you need to have a toy telephone where you are having all the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 0, so that we can use this during our game. Second is that you need a pencil, and third is you need a piece of paper to facilitate this game. You need to have only this much to have this fantastic game with your child, which will help improving the cognitive skill. So as you know, the child grows, and the pre-primary segment is 2 years to 6 years. And 2 to 3 years is playgroup, 3 to 4 years is nursery, 4 to 5 years is LKG, and 5 to 6 years is UKG. And as we know, the cognitive skill varies from age to age. And therefore, we have to play this game differently for different age group child. So let's start with playgroup. And in the playgroup, the basic objective that we are going to achieve through this game is that child identifies a single number and show or press it when asked for. So now what happens when we introduce number in the play group? When the child is between 2 to 3 years, child understands, okay, this is 1, this is 2. From there, the cognitive processing starts in the mind. Now, how we play this game? Now, what we can say is that you can say any number between 0 and 9. If it is 2, then ask your kid that show that in the toy telephone and press it. So for example, once we are saying 2, then child is expected to press this 2 on the toy telephone, meaning the child has got the capability to identify number, and child also understand that instruction and press that number 2 on the toy telephone. Now similarly, if you say that 5, now say me where is 5 and press number 5, then child has to play this number 5, identifying rightly on the toy telephone. And similarly, if you say that 4, child accordingly will have to identify 4 on the toy telephone and press it. Similarly, if it is 1, then child has to similarly do this, identify 1 and press it on this. So at this age group, 2 to 3, you can play this game as many times as possible. And believe me, this will give a basic foundation, very strong foundation for the child to understand the numbers and cognitive skill very well. Now, if the child is in nursery, if the child is between 3 to 4 years, then the understanding of numbers, identification of numbers becomes much developed stage. Now, what we need to do through this game of toy telephone is that child must identify and press the number button in a given order when asked. Because number is order, logical sequencing, the concept of logical sequencing comes here. When you ask the child understand 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, all the numbers comes in a sequence. Child must understand this sequencing when the child goes to a preschool, when the teacher is doing some activity to understand that the sequencing is properly understood by the child. Now, how we do this? Now for this, for example, we start with any sequencing that having 2 or 3 sequence. So 2, 3 is one sequence. We'll ask the child, identify where is 2 and 3, press in the sequence. That means it is expected the child should press 2 first and after that 3. It should not happen the child is looking to the 2, 3 and you have said now tell me where is 2, 3 and press 2 and 3. So child must press 2 first and later 3. If the child is pressing 3 first after 2, that means we need to correct and get it right at the spot to our kids, saying that 2 comes first, then 3. Now press 2, after that 3. Similarly, if we ask the child to press 5 and 6, because 5 and 6 is a one sequence, then the child has to, it is expected, child will be pressing 5 first, and after that child has to press 6 first. After that, it should not happen that child is pressing 6 first and then 5. Then there is a opposite sequential order. So it should not happen for a child when we play this game for a child in nursery class. In that case, we can improve the sequencing by one more digit. Let it make 4, 5, 6 instead of 2 when the child is comfortable doing all the sequencing for 2 digits. Then we can go further and make it 3 digits. Then we'll be asking the child, now show me where is 5, 4, 5, 6 and press 4, 5, 6. And child is pressing 4, 5, 6 in this sequence. So child is expected to press 4 first, after that 5, after that 6. Then child's logical sequencing is getting strengthened. So in this, you can keep on adding the sequence number of numbers into the sequence. It may be 3, 4, 5, 6. As long as child is enjoying and it's able to do this, then you can increase this sequencing one by one. So similarly, you can do 1, 2, 3. So child is expected to press 1, 2, 3 in the toy telephone. And if we do this and keep on adding the digit into sequencing, it can happen 7, 8, 9. It can happen 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So as long as the child is able to do, you can do. Okay, then we'll move to the LKG class. And in LKG, the objective of the same toy telephone game is that the child remembers and press a given set of numbers in order up to 4 digits. Now there are few steps we have to follow here, because when the child is moving to LKG, then at that time child is between 4 and 5 years of age. And in this age, the understanding numbers, the sequencing becomes very, very strong if the previous things has already been taken care. Now, to play this game with a child in LKG class or between 4 and 5 years of kid, we need to follow few steps. Now, first thing, you have to make a number set up to 4 digits, any number set, either in sequence, backward sequence, any number. It could be 4, 2, 3, 1, it could be 9, 8, 5, 4, anything, but up to 5, 4 digits. That's what it is expected a LKG child has to do. And write down this set of numbers in a piece of paper and tell the number to the child. Say that, for example, if you have picked up 4, 3, 2, 1, now you say to the child 4, 3, 2, 1. Then let the child remembers whatever the sequencing you have said. Then child tells it again to you that what did you tell to the child. Then child repeats it 4, 3, 2, 1. It has to be correct. Then after that, child press this number on the toy telephone like 4, 3, 2, 1. So these are the steps of the game. So once this game is done, the child's remembering skill, the child's recalling skill, identification and sequencing is tested, and through this game, child also develops that. Now, for example, if you say to the child, you can start with 3 digits. Let's say you say 326 is the number. You say 326 and write down in a piece of paper. Ask to child what number you said. Then child has to reproduce the number. Child has to say it's 326. That means the child remembers very well. That's the another way to check the cognitive skill of the child is absolutely fine. When the child remembers 326, then ask the child to press this 326 on the toy telephone. Then here what happens, the cognitive skill allows the child to identify the numbers in that sequence, and child presses all the numbers in that sequence. That means what the child is having in the mind, same thing is reflected any activity the child is doing. If the child is doing that very well, believe me, the logical skill and all problem solving skill will automatically get improved with passage of time. Now, For example, 3, the child is expected to press 3 first, then after that 2, then after that 6. So in that order, the child has to press. Now let's go to another number, 1794. So you can keep increasing the number of digit of anything. Now you are saying 1794, let the child write down, or let the child remembers the 1794 was the set of numbers was told. Now you can ask the child, what did I say? Child will be saying, repeating those things, and then remembering additional numbers. The moment you work on the game, the additional number remembering skill will automatically increase. So child will repeat and reproduce that number told was 1794. And after that, you ask the child to press this number on the toy telephone. Now it is expected the child will press 1 first, then 7, then 9, then 4. So if the child is pressing the numbers in this sequence, that means the cognitive skill is absolutely fine. And the more number of exercises, such games will be done with the child, then automatically the skill improvement will be much faster. Then we'll move to UKG class, and you can keep doing these practices again and again, and doing that, the skill will automatically be sharpened. And going to UKG class, the objective here is almost same. The child remembers and press a given set of numbers in that order up to 6 and 7 digits. What we said in LKG class, the limitation we kept out to four digits. But here, the remembering capability of the child increases with age, and the child will be processing many number of digits. So that will be increasing the remembering capacity of the child up to 6 or 7 digits. Now, what you can do, follow the same steps, make a number set by yourself with having 6 or 7 digits. Write down that in a piece of paper in case you fumble or you forget, so that the testing the child will be difficult. That's the reason you need to write down this in a piece of paper and tell this number to the child, and let the child remember it, reproduce it, and same way child has to press the numbers in that sequence in the toy telephone. For example, you can start with 5 digits for a UKG kid, which is generally 5 to 6 years. If you have taken a set of word like 7, 3, 2, 6, 4, then in that case, what will happen? Then after the child will remember it, and child will be saying that 7, 3, 2, 6, 4. So child remembers that order, sequencing, so that the skill, if the cognitive skill is better, child remembers it very quickly. If the cognitive skill is slow, remembering will be difficult for the child, and we need to, at that point, we need to work with the child so that we can improve at that point of time. And if the child is trying to remember it, then after that, important thing is that having that number pressed on the toy telephone. Now, in that case, child will be pressing 7 first, then 3, then 2, then 6, then 4. If the child fumbles while pressing the number, because remembering is one thing, saying is one thing, and keeping that in mind, putting that into activity, that's what makes all the difference. So child, most of the time, when the child will do it for first time, child will definitely fumble. But with practice, with having this kind of game again and again, child remembers, and that's where the skill develops. Then you can add one more number, like the number is showing on the screen. It is 849271. Same, because here what we have done, we have added one more digit. So as long as the child is comfortable doing a particular number of digits of numbers, remembering, reproducing, and pressing it on the phone, you keep doing that, and gradually you keep increasing the numbers, as many numbers as possible. As long as the child is enjoying, remembers, and reproduce and presses it, then more numbers or more number of digits the child is able to do it, manage it, then the better is the skill. And it's very, very simple game. You don't require any teacher or anybody to come and talk to you to how to do this. It's very simple game. Only thing is that you have to remember, keep adding numbers. In this case, child will be expected to press 8 first, then 4, then 9, then 2, then 7, then 1. In this same order, child has to press. You have to just observe and see if the child is doing it correctly or fumbles. If the child fumbles, there is a scope for improvement. And we can do this game again and again to develop this. Now, those children who are in LKG and UKG, once the game gets over, you can do one more activity to make sure the cognitive skill development gets better off. So let the child remember the set of words that what you have asked the child to remember and reproduce. In this case, in the piece of paper and the pencil, you can ask the child to remember and write it down. Okay, when the child is remembering and writing down that particular number 326 on the piece of paper, then actually again keeping something in mind and converting that into action becomes very easy. So what we do most of the time in preschool and while we work with our kid to develop the skill, either we ask the child to tell or we ask the child to write. We don't do remembering and writing simultaneously. So when the child will do both these things simultaneously, then the capability of the child to from thinking to getting into that activity will be much easier and much better. And in this case, cognitive skill development is much, much better. Then when the child remembers 1794, ask the child to write that 1794 in the piece of paper. If the child writes, imagine the logical sequencing of the child becomes very, very strong. Keep on adding the number 73264, ask the child to remember, put it in the paper. Same, you can add one more digit into that, it's 849271. Let the child write it on the piece of paper. So when these things are done, then it's very simple. But the impact, the outcome of this game or these functional activities is immense. And you can realize after having this game for a few weeks, you can see and you can check the way the child will be approaching to addition, subtraction. It will be fantastic. So with this, today we are closing the session here. And Adi, as I said, brings you a lot of facilities, a lot of activities to help your child to grow at the optimum possible. But if you have any doubt, you can write us directly at kids.edubharat@gmail.com, or you can call us or you can WhatsApp us at 9168924064. And thank you for your patient hearing. And we'll meet you in the next session with a new topic and new functional games. So today, I think this game would have been quite interesting for you to play with your kid and improve the skill of your child.